Good morning, my dear students. Today's class we are going to see Civics Unit 1 Indian Constitution. The Constitution is a fundamental law of a country which reflects the fundamental principles on which the government of that country is based. It is a vehicle of a nation's progress. The concept of constitution was first originated in USA. The need for a constitution. All democratic countries have a constitution that governs them. A constitution puts down certain principles that form the basis of any kind of a state that we as citizens desire to live in. A constitution tells us the fundamental nature of our society. Making of Indian Constitution. The Constitution of India was framed by a Constituent Assembly set up under the Cabinet Mission Plan 1946. The Assembly consisted of 389 members representing provinces, states, the Chief Commissioners provinces, and Balochistan. The Assembly held its first meeting on December 9, 1946. Dr. Sachidananda Sinha, the oldest member, was elected as a temporary president of the Assembly. While the work was in progress, Dr. Sachidananda Sinha died. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected as a president of the Assembly. Similarly, both H.C. Mukherjee and V.T. Krishnamachari were elected as the vice presidents of the Assembly. The Assembly met for 11 sessions along with 166 days of meetings. During the discussion, 2,473 amendments were presented. Some of them were accepted. The Assembly worked through various committees and the draft of the Constitution was prepared by the Drafting Committee under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He is recognized as the father of the Constitution of India. After the draft had been discussed by the people, the press, provincial assemblies, and others, the Constitution was finally adopted on November 26, 1949, contained a preamble, 22 parts, 395 articles, and 8 schedules. The drafted Constitution came into force on 26 January 1950. This day is known as the Republic Day. It is being observed every year. Salient features of Indian Constitution. It is the lengthiest of all the written constitutions of the world. It has borrowed most of its provisions from the constitutions of various countries. It is partly rigid and partly flexible. It establishes a federal system of government. It makes India as a secular state. It provides an independent judiciary. It introduces universal adult franchise and accords the right to vote to all citizens above 18 years of age without any discrimination. Preamble. The term preamble refers to the introduction of or preface to the Constitution. It consists of the ideals, objectives, and basic principles of the Constitution. It has great value and has been described as the key to the Constitution. The preamble to the Indian Constitution is based on the objective resolution drafted by Jawaharlal Nehru which was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on January 22, 1947. It has been amended once by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976, which added three new words: socialist, secular, and integrity. The preamble begins with the phrase, "We, the people of India." Thus, we can say that the people of India are the source of our Constitution. The preamble of our Constitution states that India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Its aim is to secure to all Indian citizens social, economic, and political justice. Citizenship. The word citizen is derived from the Latin term civis. It means resident of a city-state. The Constitution of India provides for a single and uniform citizenship for the whole of India. Articles 5 to 11 under Part 2 of the Constitution deals with the citizenship. Citizenship Act of 1955. The Citizenship Act of 1955 provides for acquisition and loss of citizenship after the commencement of the Constitution. This Act has been amended so far 8 times. Acquisition of citizenship. According to the Citizenship Act of 1955, the citizenship could be acquired through any of the following methods. By birth, all persons born in India on or after January 26, 1950 are treated as citizens by birth. By descent, a person born outside India on or after January 26, 1950 shall be a citizen of India by descent if his father is a citizen of India at the time of his birth. By registration, a person can acquire citizenship of India by registration with appropriate authority. By naturalization, a foreigner can acquire Indian citizenship on application for naturalization to the Government of India. By incorporation of territory, in the event of a certain territory being added to the territory of India, the Government of India shall specify the persons of that territory who shall be citizens of India. Loss of citizenship. The Citizenship Act of 1955 prescribes 3 ways of losing citizenship, whether acquired under the Act or prior to it under the Constitution: renunciation, termination, and deprivation. It can be voluntarily renounced by a citizen. It can be terminated if a person acquires the citizenship of some other country. The central government can deprive a naturalized citizen if it is satisfied that the citizenship was acquired by fraud, false representation, or concealment of material facts, or indulges in trade with enemy countries, or if the person has been sentenced to imprisonment for a period of 2 years. With this, today's class is over, my dears. We will see the rest of the lessons in the forthcoming online classes. Thank you, my dears. Thank you.